I was gonna say these aren't hot. Mm-mm.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode. We've been on a hiatus of Thot Ones, where the questions don't suck and the wings definitely fuck. But today, we're going a little healthy. We've got chicken tits, and that's all because of our special guest. We've got Kristiana, aka Coach K, our guru, our mentor. She guides us all to our fitness goals. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
She just wrecked me in a workout a little bit earlier today, so it's my turn for a little payback.
Yes.
You nervous?
I am so nervous. I'm not good with spice.
You're not good with spice?
Mm-mm.
Oof.
I like spicy, but I'm not good with it.
All right, we'll see if you did better or worse than PJ.
Okay.
So, we all know you, but why don't you tell us about how you got started in this fitness journey?
Yeah, absolutely.
Before we start with that, a little cheers.
Cheers.
Starts off easy.
Not too bad.
Little kimchi.
It's good. So I got into this industry. I just started coaching online about 3 years ago, but I've been in fitness for 10 plus years.
Wow.
I've been training, just by myself for a while, but competitively I started in powerlifting, bodybuilding, and that really drove my love for really just training and being so mindful and intuitive and intentional about how you can see your body changing with really fitness. And I got into it by really finding the love of wanting to help others find that love for fitness that I fell for.
Yeah. And for you guys don't know, she is not only a coach, she's an athlete herself. She is out there, bikini, cheeks out, competing on the stage for gold. I've seen her win trophies, a little strut, beating young people, beating old people, all kinds of people. So that's awesome. So we're heading into a little barbacoa now.
Okay.
We're number 4.
Cheers. How are you liking the chicken breast with it?
It's not my favorite, but it's healthy at least. What's the most out-of-box thing you've ever done to stay on your diet? Like the weirdest food.
The weirdest food that I've eaten to stay on my diet?
I've seen your Instagram. You eat some weird stuff.
I can't lie. Some of the weirdest things. Okay, so when I'm craving something like sweet, like boba, what I'll do is I will take sugar-free Jell-O, and I'll I actually recommended this to one of my clients because she was craving boba, and I knew she looked at me crazy. I just brew some tea, whether it's green tea or black tea, mix in some almond milk. And then I'll chop up the sugar-free Jell-O, and it'll be like my version of boba.
So green tea, Jell-O,
And almond milk. Hey, it does the job though. Don't knock it till you try it.
I mean, you done some crazy stuff with the freezer bags too. Like you just bring the chicken, like literally Trader Joe's microwave chicken with you.
Yes. So if you're asking what I had to do, I definitely will take Ziploc bags, especially if we know we're gonna go out to eat, because I like to still be able to be social.
Yeah.
I'll bring my Ziploc bags with my food, and I'll microwave it before we leave, so that's somewhat warm. And then once everyone gets their food, I'll just ask for a plate and I'll just dump it in there and throw my Ziploc away.
It's dedication, Most people don't know, you can eat, you have to eat a lukewarm bag of 3 ounces of chicken.
Or cold.
Yeah, cold.
Dude, sometimes when I travel for shows, sometimes I'll have to eat cold tilapia and just but I gotta get my meal in, and sometimes there's no microwave available.
That's what I give you so much props for. It's hard. Fat cat, chairman's meow.
Okay.
You're about quarter way through.
Okay.
Doing all right, right?
Yeah, it's easy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Building off the last question, what's the secret to keeping a positive mindset when you're going through a prep? Because now that you have put us through one. I have like a glimpse of what it's like, but you know, we did a couple weeks. You do months at a time, right? So this is like no alcohol, no extracurriculars. You know, you got to be good on your diet. You can't. It's hard to go out with friends. Like, how do you keep mentally there?
I will say just coming back to my why a lot. You know, I've set this goal for myself now 7 years ago that I wanted to go pro, and that's my goal. And I know that it does take this discipline to get there. And I also have to remember that because of me wanting to do this, that I'm pouring back into myself.
Yeah.
Right? And so when I know I can't go ahead and drink, when I know that I can't do the extracurriculars that I really want to do, I have to remind myself, like, this is a temporary time frame that I am dedicating to myself, and allow myself to say, this is the season that you're in. Don't worry, those extracurriculars are going to be there, and just bring it home.
I think when we did it, it's funny because, I mean, even us, you saw all our results went crazy.
Nuts.
Everyone was not partying, they were working, we had a record year.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, the lesson to bring away from there is just discipline, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we stray away from that. So, like, what's a tip you have for just like when you're feeling like you're lazy, you want to cheat, you want to do something bad? What's your, you know, how do you get yourself out of it?
Yeah, it's that thing that you just said, discipline, right? Because what motivates me, right, is getting excited that I get to do what I love, which is train, get to also motivate others, and then of course with leading to the stage, that's that motivation, right?
You have something you tell yourself though?
But the discipline piece is, if I don't get to do, like you said, get to the gym, right, and train on a cold morning, if I don't get to train, I know that I'm giving myself one more day further away from reaching that goal.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mine is just mama didn't raise no bitch. Mama raised no bitch. Mama didn't. We're here, second half. You're doing good. Now it gets we got a little habanero, a little sherry, a little koji. There's an anima.
Anima?
Anima.
Okay.
Cheers.
I was gonna say, these aren't hot.
We're getting there. We're not hot. Right as she said it.
Are we allowed to drink water?
You're allowed to drink water. You have no water. Who is your biggest fitness rival?
Oh, shit.
Friendly or unfriendly? If you had to be your arch nemesis in this fitness world.
Damn. I think there was this one girl that I remember losing to her twice.
Yeah.
Right? But I knew, so friendly I'd say. Her name is Kate. Shout out Kate. She ended up getting her pro card. But I remember losing to her in 2021. And I remember in 2022, I lost to her again.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to beat her, but then she got her pro card.
Yeah.
So I don't have anyone that I can say that, is that bad? Is that bad as a competitor?
Coach is so humble.
Dude, I will say though, if you're telling me someone that, I think also as competitive as I am in my sport, I know it might sound super cliche, but I really am against myself. And I had to do that in the past 7 years. I had to take myself away from trying to compare myself in my sport because it's really mentally draining. But I will say two people that really drive me right now, if you ask me today, is Heidi Summers and Layla Hormozi.
Okay.
Like, those are people that, if you ask me in a different way, I want to be a little bit more.
All right. She's only going uplifting, you know.
Dude.
Me, I'm like Randy Garcia. I want to
Dude, well, that's who I was thinking about for you. I was like, I already know. Sorry,
take
Randy.
him out. I love him. I'll take him out, you know. Okay. Ready to go on?
Yes.
All right.
What's this one?
This one, now we're at the red flag. We made it to the last four.
Okay.
Not a green flag, red flag.
Red flag. Ooh,
Cheers.
watch out for those red flags, guys.
Not too bad, right? No, not too bad. You just had a killer workout. Had the best shower of your life. You walk out, clear mirror. You're butt naked. What's your favorite body part to flex in the mirror?
My glutes.
Glutes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Nice.
glutes look fire. I'm gonna flex that right now.
Agreed.
Like that.
Agreed.
You know, you work hard on it.
In an introspective kind of way, you know, like not checking her glutes, but coach got nice glutes, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And a little, lat spread here and
Little
there.
lat spread.
Little lats, little lats.
This is where we get
Okay.
pretty spicy. This is called the bomb.
The bomb.
This is where PJ's tears came.
Ah, okay. PJ. Damn, mine has hella more than yours. Fuck me up. Shit. All right, ruin me.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Ready?
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers. The whole thing?
Mm-hmm. Coach, do you ever cheat on your diet?
I do. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm hoping if I tell the truth, this won't hurt as much.
The truth will set you free. How often do you cheat on this diet?
Not often. I will.
You want some napkins?
I will say. I can't lie to you. Like, there definitely are moments. I try to make sure I'm not like super close to the stage.
Yeah.
Like getting into the stage. I'm sorry, coach, that I do, but I tell my coaches. And
take your time. How's it feel? Is it dancing? Is it easy still?
dude, it's sitting.
This is how I felt when you made me do the lunges.
Lunges with the
This is how the lunges felt.
How about those RDLs into the upright row?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite cheat meal, I will say, recently, because actually my coaches have given me weekly cheat meals, but dude, fucking up some good Filipino food and dessert right after is really good. Okay, 2 more.
Ready? Now we're at peppers up,
Peppers up,
hot sauce up.
hot sauce up.
Ready?
I'm shaking. Okay.
Who is your greatest coaching success?
Brandon Tran.
This is not an ad.
This is not an
Maybe
ad.
an ad.
No, you definitely were one of my top. You were 1 overall last year, right? And I knew I saw the discipline that you put into it. In the beginning, it was like you were like, okay, here and there, but when you locked in and you asked those questions in the very beginning.
No. Not too bad. You're answering this one a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Unless you're pausing right now because the spice is kicking in.
Oh my God. I'll say you, and then I definitely, if I'm going to talk about a woman as well, one of my recent clients, she lost, we're at 50 pounds right now.
Wow.
In 4 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And she really locked into, you know what I mean? So
50
really
pounds in how long? 4 months?
4 months.
So if you guys want that, hit Coach up.
Hell yeah. And it takes that, right? Like locking in. I still remember you texting me, hey, how do I cook my sweet potatoes? Is this right? Does my meals look right? And it's really asking those questions, because sometimes when you start with a coach, and I did this in the beginning too, and I was like, I got it, I'm not gonna ask questions.
You made it to the last one. This one's called the last dab, and I leave it up to you to put however much you want to put. It's a little viscous, you know? Here, I'll let you just, however much you want. A little, a lot, or match you.
Okay, let's just go balls to the ball. Oh.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna mop up some of
Yeah,
yours.
mop some of this.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm gonna mix this chicken in here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Wait, hold on.
Oh God, oh God.
Okay.
All right.
Ready? Cheers.
She's supposed to dab it, she dunked it. Last question, fun one. What's the number one PJ pet peeve?
Number 1 PJ pet peeve? Of me to him? Or
His number one thing that he does that is a pet peeve.
to me? I love you, honey.
You handled the last that really well.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty impressed because I'm not good with spice.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll leave his wet towel, on my side of the bed. Like all day. So that by the time I have to get home, I'm like, oh my God, my side is wet. Like, why is it like that?
Where are you showering, BJ?
No, he'll shower.
You don't have a towel rack?
No, he does. But, you know, when you change, he'll just drop the towel and then I think he'll just leave it. Oh my God. That one is in my heart.
And so is he.
And so is he.
Well, you conquered this challenge. You crushed
really
it.
good.
Wasn't that bad at all?
No, not bad. I mean, it's sitting, but I'm really surprised because I'm not the best with spice.
You handled it super well. So,
Yeah.
thank you for being on the show. Let everybody know how they can reach out to you and get some coaching or just inspiration.
Yeah. So I'm Kristiana Lifts with 2 S's on Instagram, Kristiana Torregosa on YouTube, and on TikTok, I'm Kristiana Fitness. So if you need any motivation, if you want to lose 50 pounds in,
Ooh, I'm dying too.
hold on, 50 pounds in 4 months, I got you. Let's get to work.
All right, guys. Peace out.